Okay, so we've had a number of developments in the whole sort of Prometheus thing, and I just did a video on the viral video, which was made a few weeks ago, or released a few weeks ago. But we've also had the international trailer, and for my money, it's the best trailer for the film that we've had so far. Really impressive, gives a real insight into kind of what sort of film it's going to be, and I'm really so excited for this. And I mean, there's so many films that I'm looking forward to this year, but Prometheus is by far the one I'm looking forward to the most, and that's saying something because I'm a massive Batman fan, and The Dark Knight Rises is coming out this year as well. So I think that the main thing that I got from the new trailer was the opening of it, where you had them looking at the cave paintings with the constellations and the cave paintings, and the summation of this sort of archaeological data about all these different civilizations and how they all had the same pictographs representing the same constellation. So it's like, go there, as if there's these markers been left throughout humanity. And this is very much tying into the whole sort of chariots of the gods idea. This idea which some people believe is genuine, which is that there was some sort of alien involvement in human development early on. Now, whether you agree with that or not is another matter, but certainly Prometheus seems to be channeling that idea and going down that route. They've somehow been here, beforehand. Whether they were involved in engineering us, or whether it's that they just visited, I don't know. But we see that. Um, One thing is, the film does look way more high tech than Alien does, and that is a sort of annoyance to me slightly, because um, you get that all the time with prequels. You get that idea, or when we look at that with the Star Wars prequels, where films look far better. The prequels look far better to the sequels, or to the original films rather, and I think that is a little bit annoying sometimes in terms of having a consistency or continuity between films. But anyway, other than that, we got to see how some of the stuff that we saw previously. It looks as if there's some sort of acid splashing up on one of the astronauts' helmets. We hear someone say "kill everything," or um, these things are moving. Someone says it's in my throat. Absolutely, um, bringing back memories of Alien, an Alien franchise. But I don't think it's specifically going to be those aliens that are going to be in this film. There might be one that turns up at some point in the film. I've heard rumours that it'll be in the last 20 minutes of the film, but we don't know if that's true or not. Certainly with the trailer, I loved the whole thing where they said it looked like they were sending up some sort of scanner or probe, and it let out these sort of laser points of light and went down like a cavern or down a passageway, and it lit up everything around it. And I think obviously it's been filmed in 3D. I'm not happy about that, but I may go and see this in 3D just simply because it's a film that it's made by Ridley Scott, so that's the sort of main thing, isn't it? That we have the original creator of Alien, of Blade Runner, of Legend, these films which are so visually incredible. Maybe he will make 3D really work in a way that no one else has. I don't know though. I might still go and just see it in 2D, and if it's brilliant, I might then go and see it in 3D. I don't know. I'll see how I feel about that. For me, up to this point, 3D hasn't really worked. It's certainly been a bit of a failure once again, because it's about the third or fourth time in cinema's history where they've tried to bring in 3D technology and it's not really caught on the way that they thought it would. Anyway, that's a different topic. Um, we saw some things in the video which were shown in previous trailers, with the ship falling down, which looks like the ship from LV-426. It looks like the ship that they found on the original planet in the first Alien film, only it's sort of falling like this rather than lying on its side. Maybe that's how it ended up there. I have a sneaking suspicion, because we see a clip of the space jockey as well, and I've said this in a previous video, that it's not the same planet. It doesn't look like the same planet, does it? Really, so it looks more like it's an Earth-like planet. So I think there's a good chance that this is just going to be another ship made by these creatures is just going to be have a similar sort of setup. It's just not going to be the exact one from the original film. Maybe it will be. Who knows? Maybe it will be. I don't know what's going to happen. There's something going to happen where these things are destroyed. These ships are destroyed. Whatever happens, and then the company is looking for a long time for another one, and then it finds it in terms of the film Alien, and that's when it sends the Nostromo out to see it. I don't know. But certainly, first of all, Ridley Scott, to me, I really admire him as a director, but he's very, very, very hit and miss. Sometimes there are films that are so visually striking that it could only be made by Ridley Scott. There's other times where there are films which just feel like, I don't know if he didn't have the right cinematographer in place, but he tends to like to do everything himself in terms of that. I don't know what happens, but some films just do not come up to that level. And this one, I think, looks visually stunning. So that at the very least, that's what we're going to get. We're going to get a really visually compelling film if the trailer's anything to go by. But I think it's obviously going to be about the origin of humanity, about the progression of humanity, and about us trying to find something. Even says that in the trailer. They were searching for a beginning. Maybe they found our end. You know, I'm really, really looking forward to this. Really stoked for it. They use the noises again from Alien, that noise that you see within the trailers previously, and the when the title shows up, it shows up kind of alien-esque. So it's definitely rooted, rather it's connected to the previous films, but I don't think it's grounded entirely in them. So really looking forward to it. Again, I keep saying, I hope they don't explain too much because I want there to be a mystery of where the alien creatures come from. I'm quite happy if it's just about the space jockey and engineering us, and the alien creatures are from somewhere else, they're nothing to do with it. I'm quite happy with that. If it's just about the space jockeys, then okay, cool. But I don't want to know where the alien creature comes from. That's a big thing for me. I don't want to know. I'd rather leave that a mystery because it leaves the first Alien film even more eerie and creepy. So, what do you guys think about it? I'll leave a link down below to the international trailer. Go watch it if you haven't watched it. Check it out. And let me know what you think. I'm really looking forward to this. I will put up more Prometheus videos as news comes in. And I've got a whole bunch of new reviews, top 10s, good stuff like that. Pick up videos coming up soon. So I will see you all soon, and I hope you all have a very, very good weekend. Bye for now.